Primal season 2, the season finale. Oh my gosh! Spoilers up ahead. Let's go.
Having sex with burn victims. All right.
Welcome back to AsArt. My name is Nick, and I have Kyle here with me. Pecos with a 0. Go follow him on Instagram. He's an amazing, talented artist. And go to AsArt.space for all the audio, video links, and cool merch and stuff that we're selling. Dude, Primal is probably one of my favorite shows. This like, we've been watching House of Dragons, we've been watching Rings of Power, we've been watching She-Hulk, we've been watching this, we've been watching that. I really like Primal. Oh my gosh, I think it might be my tops in this little segment bubble we're in right now. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the show. Woo, this is a heavy episode, man. You can tell, like, the pacing of it. Him just enjoying looking at his friends and just smiling at every happy moment. I'm like, this is not good. I was like, this is not good for a last episode.
Also, there's a little thing I noticed, and it only is covered for a little bit less. Well, it's like it's happening interspersed between those cool moments. Is a melancholy.
Yeah.
With Spear, right?
Like he only lives to fight.
I noticed when we see the cave or like the painting in his room, right, in the building, at the very end, he seems to stand apart from everything else, right? Like there's some sort of distance or expanse between them, right? That he can't bridge, which is interesting. You know, we'll never know now.
Well,
he dead.
Yeah, he is kind of dead. But
what do you mean, kinda? You're either dead or you're not.
I mean, technically. So in the vision, okay, we're going straight into spoiler stuff right away. We're going to talk about how beautiful the animation is and stuff like that.
We will.
But okay, in the vision, he shows Fang and Spear in the flame. Mm-hmm. So he wants them both for something. And I had a theory. I did a video with Britt when the episode came out, and she's like, "What's the point of all this?" I'm like, "I bet you one of them are either going to die or get captured, and the other one's going to have to go save them out of hell." So it's going to be like a venture to hell now, or that space, the fire space, where and now that he has a daughter too and stuff, something might happen where they're going to go because. Technically, he's not just after Spear. It was Spear and Fang. There's something special about the two. I don't know if it's the bond between them and stuff like that, but I have a feeling they're going to go to the underworld or afterlife or something, and they might have a chance to get him back, or Spear might make a deal. You never know. Yeah, anyways, but I'm just saying there's a possibility for a return.
No, I mean, it makes sense because, like, if we think about it, the reason why Vidar, which we've established is the Norse god of vengeance.
Yes.
Right? You know, Spear and Fang were doing this out of vengeance for their murdered families, right? So of course Vidar would be interested in them, right?
Yes,
especially because they're powerful warriors too. And technically, he was burned by the flames of Vidar, or at least his avatar, right?
Yeah.
Through the chieftain, right? Which was interesting. At the end, he sort of realized something when he looked at Spear. Laying on the ground after he defeated him. And like then he kind of came out of the sort of like flaming form and then was grabbed by a giant hand and then pulled back down.
Yeah.
So he's still, Chieftain is still out there.
Yep.
Or at least existing in some capacity, right? Yeah. And that's the thing. Spear got killed by the flames of Vidar. So what does that mean? Does that mean he is now claimed and is going to the same place, right?
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I think there could be something. I know, but that's why I think this might not be the end of Spear, which would, or there might be a nice close to the end of the season. Maybe the whole goal is to her to meet her dad, Spear, and then this is the adventure she goes on, kind of thing. And I also had a funny theory too when I was talking to Brick, because House of Dragons is going on. Whenever they have a kid, they try to pair the kid with a dragon egg, right? So it's like this whole thing. So right when I saw they had dinosaur eggs, I'm like, oh dang, they're gonna have human babies and they're gonna pair them together and they're gonna have dragon riders or dino riders. And that's what we got at the end. We got a dino rider. Yeah. How sick is that? Like, that's so cool. We got a dino rider and the hair's back on Miro's head. But anyways, let's go through because we get backstories in this. We get a backstory on Spear when he's a child. And it's gruesome. Very, very gruesome. And Primal, his survival with the biggest pack of adult saber-toothed tigers I think ever traveled together.
Yeah, that was
it never ended. It never.
That was
ended.
a lot. I remember looking like going like, oh wait, there's still more.
Yeah, there's still like 20 more. There's still 20 more. Like I'm like everyone's just like taking a shot. There's like a line outside.
Yeah,
a shot at the human.
they got one saber-tooth tiger taking tickets like next. You know,
and I also like the design of his dad, or I think it's his dad, or the chieftain of their tribe. Very ape like compared to him. You can almost see the evolution happening where he's not as ape with the extruded jaw and like the muzzle and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, that's really cool. I like the design stuff a lot. And he's alone, right? So like there's a lot more death that probably happens to his clan or his tribe. So he definitely has a fighting past of survival.
A traumatic past, yes.
And then we also got to see Mira get captured.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we got to see both the characters' pasts, right? In that sense.
What was also really cool too, we got to see how Spear and Fang really didn't fit into the village. Like even though he was there, he didn't feel like he was a part of the village.
There's, there was a lot of like sort of and it was great because they took a really like a very complex social landscape, right? Like Mira's of course returning to her people, right? Like it's like a reunion for them, and like Spear and Fang don't really fit because they're newcomers, right? And their only connection is through Mira. Yeah, and and it's great that they were able to play it out without dialogue. It's amazing. So well. Like I was like, what the heck? Like they conveyed the complexity of the situation, right? That was dang.
So good.
Hard to beat.
Show, don't tell.
Yes.
This whole season.
Speaking of showing, again, the fight with Chieftain with the flame, like the flame serpent, the flame effects for Spear as he fought him, like especially as he jumped that shot where he jumps over and he's like, dude. Chills, man. Goosebumps.
And then did we see any burn marks on Fang?
No.
Okay, I was just curious. I couldn't recognize. Obviously, Spear was in the fire. Yeah. Like he was literally.
There was a great moment where like he first does like the hand blast with the flame, and like Spear ducks, and then he looks up and he looks to Fang, and they both look at each other like, we should run. Like he was just like,
this is above our pay grade here. We gotta go. Let's just let the city burn. We gotta go. Yeah. But I'm also bummed we didn't get to see what happened with the boat from the last episode. So I guess he just walked on the water and passed them on by then. Because I thought we were going to see destruction. Remember at the end of the episode, how they kill Queen Bee and they took over the ship? And we saw the Colossus guy or whatever the guy's name is walking towards them. The chieftain, we saw him walking towards the ship, and I just thought they were going to attack it or something, but we didn't even see like a destruction of like a ship burning or sinking. If
we get a season 3, which has not been confirmed yet, I've tried to look if there was a confirmation of it. It hasn't happened, but if we do see season 3, we might see Kamau and his family, maybe, or at least their descendants, like maybe they'll run into each other again. Who knows?
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be really cool. I really hope we get a season 3, but if not, it's a great way to end the show.
Yeah.
It was really strong. Like I don't think it's going to be the end, but great way to end it on.
It is like, and I think I've said this before, like in one of our other episodes, but like when you end something that feels like it's both, you've ended like a big chapter or like the main arc, but you still feel there's more story to tell. You've done great, because it's like, no, but what happened? Like you want to know the story of the world continuing on in some way, right?
Yeah.
And we get that. This.
And then just amazing walk cycles when they're walking in the silhouettes, the different angles. It was so much fun seeing the little dinosaurs like playing stuff. It was really, you can tell something was going to happen, like something big was going to happen, because like all this, it was like him being able to be a part of a family. Yeah, it was like his taste of family, and that was almost the whole thing too. It's like him trying to accept that this is his family too. It's like this is my story. This is my story to pass on to my kids. So like that's what the kid's gonna know of her father. Yeah, the writing on the wall, like this is my handprint. We'll probably even get a shot of her putting her hand against his hand. What's that? Is that a Lion King thing? Like Simba, and like they put the hand on the paw or something.
I would say it's a hominid thing. Like we have a lot of, there's a lot of cave paintings that have that. That's like a think of that as like a Paleolithic signature.
Yeah. But like then you're gonna see her tiny little hand like in front of it or something. Yeah. Probably it'll be really sweet. But
that would be honestly,
I don't think it's the end of Spear. I think we'll see him in some kind of way, spirit way or something. Not like Space Ghost, but but we're gonna definitely see him in either the afterlife or something like that. I would totally see a mission to save him now as a plot to the story kind of thing. So that's my theory. Did you have any fun theories for the next season, or are you just open?
So I've got two things I wanted to talk about. One was I found out the name of Queen Bee.
What's Queen Bee? I
scoured the internet, aka Wikipedia, and her name is Ima.
Ima.
The pharaoh, the pharaoh lady. Okay, but I prefer Queen Bee.
Yeah, me too.
And then
she definitely lived up to her name, Queen Bee.
Also, so the scene, the very powerful sex scene.
Oh, at the end.
Or should I say implied sex scene, right? Very tastefully done. But so here's the thing. I was kind of split two ways. The first one, like emotionally, I was like, this is a very tender, like sad moment.
Yeah.
Because we know that Faye, Spear is probably gonna die. These are pretty egregious wounds. And like I was like, this is pretty heavy. Like Mira is like, I actually love you, and like I want you to live on through our child. Like kind of, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And they said they did it, and again did that without words, right?
Yeah.
I was like, wow. Then the second part though was my more like analytical side. Also, and I realized I'm like, he's burned on every part of his body, right? Yeah. Nick, we can cut this out if you want, or heavily edit it. But if he's burned in his privates, right?
Mm-hmm. That's
gotta freaking hurt, dude.
They don't call him Spear for nothing.
I guess not.
Hey, man.
I guess not,
man. If it's his first time, let him be. That's
gotta hurt, and that's probably not enjoyable for me. I mean, that's a whole new level to raw dogging it, man.
Hey.
Whew.
Hey. Whatever you got to do for the seed.
Yeah.
You got to plant it somehow.
Hey, it all came out in a happy ending because nature. They've got a daughter.
Yeah, they got a daughter. Yeah. So, on that note, Kyle loves to end it on wonderful notes on our channel. Follow him on Instagram, Pecos with a 0. Go raw dog it like he said, and hit the follow button on him on Instagram. Go to AsArt.space for audio and video links. And we'll see you on the next AsArt.
Oh, that was a little blown.
No, it's such a serious show. We love the show. I'm sorry.
It is. No, it is.